God. Y'all don't even know. Look, see, this is wrong too. I knew something would be there.
What's
Okay,
wrong?
the the window is messed up. I'll
No.
fix it.
Well,
Um,
at
y'all don't
least we're
even
here.
know, man. It's there's okay. There's a bunch of bots and stuff. Yeah, sorry. There is a lot of different buttons to click. I had a
We
different
don't know
kind of
where the hell we are, Tiger, as long as we're somewhere.
I had another version of OBS that actually has the chat built into the streaming software, and it like tries to do everything for you but doesn't give you the stream key. And then I tried to use the old stream key, and none of the ones I clicked on were making me go live anywhere that I could find, even though it said I was live. I'm like, live where? Because I didn't see it. So I'm back
Well,
on
it
the
didn't
old
pop up
OBS
on my
software.
screen until the last time. And
Well,
then I had to click dire thing link to find you again.
yeah, well, J. Jerry, what YouTube did is they took off classic streaming. So now you got to use their new program, which their new YouTube studio, and I absolutely hate it. If you want to create an event, it's a pain in the butt, or create a stream, which I did earlier and worked fine. But then I tried to use there's a cloud bot, which if I get the cloud bot working, I don't have to worry about anything because all the settings get saved in the cloud. I don't think it's going anywhere because Streamlabs made it, so that would be easy. But for some reason, it says that um, my stream is offline. No matter whether I'm online or not, it says it's offline. A matter of fact, I can go to the dashboard right now, and it probably says it's offline, which
Of
I
course,
don't
it
doubt
said
it.
you were online earlier when you weren't. So, I mean,
I was online when I wasn't. Oh boy.
Well, when I refreshed, when I logged out as you and back into me, right? It had me waiting for you, waiting for Scuba on a stream from 2017.
Oh,
So yeah, I don't, and it said,
yeah.
up at the top, it said live. So yeah, it's
Probably need to pay for it. No, it's free, Dom Long. It's just the that new software is a major pain in the rear end. I can't even begin to tell you. I could bring it up now. I wonder if it'll even show the chat because it's under different stream keys. That's the problem. And I can't make both submitting mod thank you notes. What? Why is it doing that?
But wait a minute. Now, when I cast it on YouTube with OBS, I never changed anything. It's the stream key was in OBS. All I hit was start. So
Yeah.
why do you start it through YouTube?
I didn't start it through YouTube. What do you mean?
Oh.
No, yeah, I didn't
Well, then
have it
why
through
are you
YouTube.
even on the YouTube thing? I don't
My
understand.
goodness. No, you don't. You're missing the whole point of what I'm trying to say here. The chat and
That's
everything. See,
why
your
I'm
chat is currently
fucking asking
offline.
questions.
All right.
I'm not talking about the new
I
stuff.
I
I'm talking about your
told you
issues with
at
last week.
least 3 times to come down here and look at the new software.
I'm not talking about the new software.
Yeah, Dire thing, I went through that today. Unfortunately, the ones that say upcoming, if I hit delete, it actually deletes them from my channel. I've already deleted 7 shows. So there's like 14 of them that say upcoming because of the way they do the stream keys and they can't get one thing straight. There should be one stream key. And if you want to change it, you can change it. Fine. But don't make 18 stream keys and then go, oh, do you want to use this one? You want to use that one? It's confusing as hell. It really is. What's up, Timekeeper?
That is the question that I am trying to ask you. When I used OBS, the
Yes.
old software, the one you were using last week, and you were still having this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you even bothering with YouTube? You go to OBS, the stream key is already in there, and you hit start.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you going
and
through
and what is the title of your video going to be when you hit start?
But can't you go in and change that once it starts?
Later. I don't want to do it later. That's the whole purpose of scheduling a stream.
Okay, all right.
I thought so too, Jesse, but more, she's trying to convince me that I shouldn't even be clicking on certain things. And
No,
I'm like,
I was
really?
asking a fucking question is all it is. I was trying to understand why you do it differently. Are you vaping 3? Because what the hell, man?
I believe you're the one that's fucking cussing.
Well, that's because you've got an attitude when all
I
I
don't
was
have no
trying to do was
attitude.
ask a question.
I'm trying to tell you what you never bothered to come down here so I could show you the new software.
I'm not
And
talking about the new software. I was talking about in general. Because YouTube changed its format, I didn't understand why that mattered because I never bothered with YouTube
okay,
when I cast it on YouTube.
because
But now that I know you insist on doing your show names and all that
let
ahead of
me
time,
finish.
I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. Because in the old creator studio, you could go in there and say, I don't. This may be 3 milligram to milli.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know.
crank
Let me
that shit
see.
up to 12 or something.
Don't you hate bottles and you can't see the milligram of strength on there? Oh, here we go. 0.6. No, it's 6 milligram. So we're good. But now the nicotine in that may be old. I mean, you can see that the juice looks pretty old too. So, what's
Hey,
up,
Aries.
Aries? Um, anyways, I don't know what all I got screwed up on my channel because yes, we're going to try to at least one timekeeper. I don't know if I can grab another one or two, but I got one set out, which is an old K-Fun Light Plus clone or something that I got sitting out here that I was going to build before and never got around to it. So hopefully tonight we can build on this thing. It's got a build in there actually, but just to show that these old RTAs, I mean, as far as them being something that newer vapors would pick up, I would doubt it. I mean, look at the drip tip on that thing. Look at the little bitty hole.
Well, I don't know. Mouth to lung seems to be coming back in
Well,
style with all the pods and stuff.
right. I
Yes,
like
Aries.
your blue phone is on the way. Nice, Jazzy.
I don't look good in orange, right? I don't. Well, I might. I don't know.
That's funny. That's funny. Um, wow. I sat here for at least 2 hours earlier trying to figure out why the bot won't connect to the channel. And there's not one video on connection issues for said CloudBot or ChatBot for that matter. ChatBot used to work fine on here. That's the one that plays the sounds. And now I went to upgrade the tokens because you have to have a new token for every streamer and ChatBot. And the tokens are basically where you click on it to create a token, you log into your YouTube, hit allow, and then it gives you a token, right? One for the streamer, one for the bot. Then you do it again for the bot. And then it says connecting, but it never does. It just sits there. Um, but my camera mic, I was still packed. What? Oh, he moved again. Wow.
Where did you move,
Aries
Aries?
Aries is a loner. He is a lone wolf. He's like, I'm everywhere. What's up,
Hey,
Serial?
Cereal.
Um, yeah, we're having some definite software issues today. I mean,
Across town.
it's not the regular OBS works fine. Really? Now the bot connected? Are you kidding me right now? Do you see that where it says Streamlabs? I have no idea why this won't work.
Yeah.
The bot
So
all of a sudden works.
even the bot doesn't know why the fuck it won't work.
No. I typed that in the bot as a command.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if anything else works. Why would it take the bot this long to finally go, hey, you know what? It's
That's
working.
a good reason to move, Aries.
See, there's
Cheech,
Cheech.
don't start.
Wow.
Just don't start. You got that out of your system? All right, knock it off.
The stream has been live for parameter unavailable. That's how long it's been. That's how long it's been live for.
It's like we don't know, whatever.
I do think that the bot will let you bet. It's supposed to give y'all coins in a regular interval. I'm trying to make things easier on Dire Thing. I don't want Dire Thing being like, damn, I got to do this every time. And I'm trying to get it won't find the stream correctly about 5 minutes after it goes live because it tries to connect the old streams. I gotcha.
So the bot can't find it on YouTube either. Well, at least we're not alone.
Well, so now you're saying that the old software may work. I don't want. I really don't want to. I really don't want to connect the old software again, even though I kind of like the way it's set up, just because it shows the chat over on the side. It's all one unit. You don't have to pop out chat and all that stuff. That part is really cool. So I'm gonna open it just to see if it sees chat now, since the bot is there.
You gonna start
Doesn't mean
pressing
anything's
buttons?
working. No, I'm not gonna press any buttons. I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna see if the chat actually shows up, and it says your chat is currently offline. But then again, I didn't try to go live with this one. Last time I did, it was trying to use an old string key. There is a next time I do this, I'm gonna do it just this software and see what happens. And I may just do it like this weekend or something, just because I think I can get this to work. But you don't use YouTube at all. It actually has its own on its own setting. Like when you hit go live, it'll come up and say, "Well, what time do you want to do your stream? Do you want it? What category? What's the title?" And you just hit go live, and it does it for you. You don't have to do anything, which that's going to save a hell of a lot of trouble. It's actually easier than YouTube.
Only
That's
if
what
it.
I only if it works.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, you have 0 scuba bucks, Dave. Actually, I may can
So
give y'all bucks, I think.
drink some more of that drink first before you worry about that.
Um, add points to all viewers. Oh, look, I can give y'all points. Let's see if this happens. Here we go. Boom, I just gave everybody points. Let's see what happens. If the bot even goes, you know what? We should give y'all coins. Y'all should have 1,000 coins at least. Award doesn't work. See, it hasn't kicked in yet. Even though I told the bot, and it says, it even shows some of y'all balances. Oh, only people that were active. It gave the points. Like I have 1,000. Talion has 1,005. So there you go. There you go. See, some people got the coins. Some people got the points. Um, I do. I probably have it on a time delay, guys. I'm working on it. I will add points again once everybody types. How about that?
Hmm.
But I understand that this is not the same point system that Dire Thing has going, so we'll figure something out because
Yeah, I've got more bucks with Dire Thing than with you because you got rid of.
yeah. Hey Cassie.
Hi, Cassie.
See, but this one has a loyalty thing, right? And what I like
Mm.
about the loyalty thing is you can set a point value to where when they get enough points, they get a reward of some type. So you can set it to whatever you want. You could set it so they win something, or they get to play a sound, or whatever you want, which is pretty cool, I thought.
Old
Um,
bot's gone, Demon Hunter. They stopped supporting it.
See, loyalty store. I can hit create new item, right? And I can a stream perk, a sound effect, an access code, or whatever you want. You can
Hmm.
type the name of it, and then you tell it how much points do you need to get it, and then a cooldown period and all that, and then you can go and
So,
change that stuff.
sound effects. What kind of sound effects can we get?
Well, see, that's the thing. I haven't seen a way to add a sound effect in YouTube. Let me see if it has. See, there's no way to add a sound effect. Yeah,
Hey,
that's not
Okie.
gonna work. Now the other one, the chat bot, was working. Now I'm gonna try to run the chat bot again. This is gonna get real confusing if I do this, but I gotta try it because the chat bot would never connect. I tried over and over, and that's the one that's got the sound. And I tried to change the sound to
Break
where
everything again.
it actually comes through and people can hear it instead
Hmm.
of going through my speakers. But we'll have to see what happens. Let's see if it even connects anymore. It's loading, and if it just says, "Oh, it connected," holy crap, it's
Hello,
working.
Stina.
It never worked before. Okay, the other bot is now working. Um, so wow.
I'm doing well, Serial.
Did the sound play?
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear it either. I'm just wondering, did anybody hear it? That's a good question. Okay, I heard it.
I heard that up here from your computer down there. Okay.
No sound?
They kicked it.
I can fix that. That's the thing. I need to make it play to where it goes out to everybody else. And I
All right, you need to turn
think.
your speakers down because it's vibrating the floor up here.
All right, hold on. Oh, there we go. I found the sound settings. Let me try right here, which is going to make it play through my headphones, which means y'all may not be able to hear it, but
Well, whatever you hear in your headphones, they should be able to hear.
you think?
Yeah.
Well,
If
that's
you've
the
got
way
your
I
sound set up
just
that way.
said it. I just said it that way.
All right. Do it again.
I heard nothing.
Well, I'm not going to be able to hear it.
Did y'all hear anything? All right. Oh, I know why that wouldn't work. I'm such a dummy. That wasn't gonna work. We're gonna figure this stuff out, you guys. We'll figure it out. Not capturing. Why did it switch back? Oh, I didn't save it. That would be one reason why. Speakers there. How about that? I don't know. It's not saving. Did that play anywhere? How do you play music before? Well, music is different. Yeah, exactly. But I'm playing it from my computer, and it was playing through my headphones also, so it was a little different.
But whatever those sounds are, if you
None
have
of the
it
sounds are working. Yeah.
have it as the default through your headset, everyone else should be able to hear it. Just like if you were playing music.
It's like the bot's not paying attention right now. Okay.
No, we're getting ready to rob you.
So it should be this one. But see, this one there's multiple outputs on this thing. I mean, multiple.
Yep, don't eat the stuffing.
Don't need the stuffing. All right, let me see. I can't believe the bot
I
finally.
ate the stuffing this time. Whoops.
Let's try this one. I don't know. Oh, that shouldn't have been in caps, but nothing. Geez, that was loud.
What? Me coughing? Sorry.
Yeah. So it should go to desktop audio. Correct, correct. Let me change it to not my headphone things, but this one down here, and see what that one does. This is a lot of trouble for little reward, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find out one of these is gonna work. General, why did it go through that? Well, there we go. I don't know. Nothing. See, it didn't even. It's like the bot don't even see it. It's really slow. I don't think it has a timeout command. I mixed a stuffing liquid. Tastes just like stuffing. Nice, DeMillan. Man, I gotta have the meat to go with the stuff, and just mix it up a little
You
bit.
need to have one that tastes like turkey and gravy.
Does it have a cool down period? No, it doesn't.
Steer clear of like deviled eggs, though. That doesn't sound like that'd be pleasant to vape.
It's not playing any of the sounds. See, that's Nightbot. That's not gonna play a sound. I have ticked it off now. Okay, it says bot message send delay. I don't want it to have a delay.
What's that old saying? DeMille friends don't let friends vape savory.
It has 2 audio outs, wave out and wasabi, whatever that is.
I don't know.
Oh, modern engine for Windows 7 or newer. Oh, that's wasabi. Okay, well, I have 2 speakers, high definition, Realtek high definition, so I don't know which ones. It's still going to play through my speakers.
Take that to your lawyer, and then once your lawyer's read it, go fuck yourself again.
Yeah, it's not playing through my desktop audio. That did work, though.
But why don't you have it playing? Well, yeah.
Yeah, y'all are hearing it, though. You can tell that you're hearing it from my speakers and not from the system itself. Because I have desktop audio set, and you're coming through my desktop audio, but it's going to my ears. So how do I fix that part?
I don't know. When I have the way I have OBS set up is all my outputs go through my headset. Everything. So nothing plays out of my speakers. It sets up as my headset is the only audio output, period.
Let me put it on default and see what that does for the heck of it. I need to look at a program called Voice Meter. Yeah. Nothing. See, if it don't like the output, it won't play at all. Why is everything typing in caps?
I'm confused though, because what if you didn't have those speakers and your headset was the only speakers you had?
I should have
done. How would you?
I wish I could have did this offline, but apparently the bot won't even work. So I'm trying to just tweak this right now, guys. Y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna figure this out. So default won't work. So let's try my headset, which is what I'm listening to right now. That should technically play through my headset, right? Right. Maybe.
Should. The bots are revolting. It seems like it.
Yeah, the bots are pissed. Serial. Do you see how it won't even answer me now? It's like, you know, if you don't put an input, if you don't put an output. Okay, did anybody hear that?
No.
Because I didn't hear it.
I'm not gonna be able to hear anything.
Okay, so that narrows that down. So that's not. I'm going the wrong way. That's my headphones though. So.
Our thing wants to know if you launched it with the headphones turned off.
I don't remember. No, I did it with the headphones turned on. I see sound moving, but I think that was you, not me.
I don't know.
Nope, nothing. See, and why didn't the bot at least respond with its message? You know, it's like it doesn't even respond back if it's not a valid output. There's a lot of outputs. That's the problem. There's my thing saying.
I have no idea why this won't work.
That's a good one. This should play through. It will allow you to separate the audio from several. Then you recombine them. Then you can use it in OBS as a different input.
Hey, Breeze.
All right, let's try this then. Since he says that should be there. That's where I got it set now. So now if it'll play through my speakers, I should be able to reconfigure this. I don't know how because there's no separate. How do you add another audio thing in OBS?
I don't know.
Advanced audio properties. So I got, okay, I see. The monitor's turned off from my desktop audio. I'm going to turn that on, which may be very bad if this echoes. I'm gonna feel really weird. Okay. What happens when you talk?
I don't know.
Okay. That still looks okay. So
I
now,
don't know what the monitoring does.
well, it should monitor the. Okay, did you hear that?
I felt that.
You felt that?
Felt it through the floor.
I can hear it through my speakers. I just don't. But see, by the time I come back and look, I can't even tell which. It's coming from the desktop audio, not from where it should. I give up. I give up. Anyways, it's not working. I don't know, guys. It was before. Yeah. All I can do is set it to default, and then my default though I think is my headphones, but I'm gonna change this. Yes, the bot is using Wasapi. Oh, I see what the problem is. Well, that would do it.
What?
Hold on a second. My default is set to something completely else. Input and output. All right, did my sound go completely away now? Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Okay.
It's a different bot, Breeze.
Okay. I didn't hear that, so I don't know if anybody else did. Now I have it set. Now if I put it back to my speakers, it should technically, or my headphones, should technically work. Technically. Come on, bot. See it. Feel it. What's up, Bill? We're playing with the bot because I can't seem to get nothing to work right. That didn't work, so let's go to my normal. This is going to play through my speakers. I already know this isn't going to work, so I don't know why I'm
The Millen, it's practically impossible to make this thing leak.
Yeah, it played through my speakers. What's up, Late Night Vape Show? Everything went blank? What do you mean everything went blank? Did it? Looks fine here.
Still here. Or, yeah, still here.
Hopefully everybody can still hear me and see me and all that good stuff. Yeah, Sim, what's up, Late Night?
Live on my screen.
Okay.
Oh, you blinked.
I don't remember
Blink
what.
faster, Vape Dave.
I don't remember what coil I have on this old K Fun, which Bill's old enough.
They said I'm echoing. Am I playing through your speakers now?
Echo a bit. Well, I have it muted, so that's why I had it set the other way. I'm just gonna set it back because apparently it don't like that. There.
Echo. Speed's not here. I think he's still working.
That should be it. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I can't.
All right.
I'm not messing with it anymore. Better? Okay, good. So yeah, Bill would probably, I don't know if he hasn't been vaping that long though, to see an old K-Fun like this with the really small pinhole.
Oh no, I'm bringing
510.
Upstairs. I'll be right back.
You only came to see Speed? Well, damn. I'm sorry, Bill. We haven't heard from Speed today, which is kind of weird. Usually Speed will say, "Hey, I'm going to be late or I can't make it." So this is at 1.18 ohms. It is a real high ohmer. But I'm going to take this apart and we're going to put more. We're going to at least re-wick this thing. You came from Munchkin. Y'all are messed up. That's not enough power. You would think it would be. I'm at 20 watts now. Good old mouth to lung. Boy, oh boy. What a pleasure to not vape. See, as far as the market goes nowadays, all the coils, especially the pre-made coils that you build, um, or that you get sent, like say some from Proper Coils or something, they're usually pretty thick and they won't fit in these really old RDAs because they weren't made for complex coils. They're made for single wrap. Is that my oldest tank? Cloud Chucker, it's probably not the oldest one I got, but it's one of the few. I remember this is not the actual one. I'd have to go through all my stuff to find the real K-Fun from who the heck knows where and what box. I think I didn't really get a good vape because I didn't take a shot. She wants me to drink straight out the bottle now. I'm not. It's like I was telling Bill when I was on their show. If you spoil yourself on, yeah, 3 millimeter premium coils are too big. There you go, exactly. Mitch, if you get used to a nice mouth to lung and you stick with that, then that's great, and usually it'll satisfy you. But if you try to push the limits and go, you know what, I need something more or more, which was my problem when I started. Did I say Mitch? Mick, I'm sorry. Hey, Bill, I'm blame it on the cock, man. Blame it on the cock and your balls, whatever kind of balls you got there. Um, that was pretty funny. If y'all missed that show, that was pretty funny. There she is back. Dixon balls. That's it. See, we got the nuts over here and the Dixon balls over there. So there you go. Timekeeper, I will check it in just a second. This tastes like utter crap. It really feels like you're vaping nothing. Oh no, you can't, DeMillan. I mean, right now this has not got the best juice in there, and it's probably not the best coil. I don't like to take the ohms too high on this, but usually around a 1 ohm coil is kind of fine for an old K-Fun. This one though, I'm playing around with the watch trying to get it warm enough to where it actually feels like a good vape. Definitely mouth to lung though. This is not one you're going to straight inhale by any means. I mean, it's just not going to happen. But am I vaping old juice? This wasn't old juice, Jay Jerry. It's just not giving me that taste. I think what the main problem is, I have too much wick in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart, pour all the juice out of here, and start over because this is not
Go lay down. Stop staring at me.
tasting very good at all. There, the bottom just unscrewed right off of that thing. This has been so long since I've taken these apart. There we go. And the juice just spilled everywhere. How did it wasn't even that much juice in there. I guess just enough for it to spill out. I had it turned upside down. The juice should have got caught on the other side of the cup. Well, oh, the cup came off. The cup came off with it. So that would be a problem. That's why it poured out. Let me wash this off. I'll be right back. I thought I fixed the echo. Damn.
So how y'all doing? I don't. You don't hear an echo? That's good. You said I'm coming through the speakers?
Yes, they're coming through the speakers.
Well, then that's probably why I'm echoing then. DeMillan says don't lose your O-ring, Scuba.
Why? Yeah, why are you coming through the speakers now? I didn't do that.
I don't know.
Hold on, I shall fix that. That's nuts. It shouldn't be doing that. I'm fixing that right now, guys. My bad. There.
I thought I stirred that enough. Jeez, no.
See if that fixed the echo, hopefully.
Am I still echoing?
Let's see.
She said I'm still coming through the speakers.
Yes, you are. How is that even possible? I have
Yeah, that was Vape Dave. That was awful.
I know what happened. OBS likes doing this because it just likes doing things like
OBS
that.
doesn't seem to recognize your default. You have to tell it what it is instead of default.
Microphone.
What,
It
what,
is
what?
set right. It's set right. It's set to my headphones, not the desktop audio, which is what's.
What
Oh,
about on?
it's because of that damn monitor I turned on. Remember when I clicked the monitor?
Oh, so okay.
There we go. Oh, wait, nope, that's not it yet. There, now the monitor's off.
How about now? Am I still echoing? Because nobody needs to hear what I have to say 3 times.
Let me listen. Talk again.
I'm talking. Okay.
Okay.
Late night says it's perfect.
No, big cow.
First time.
Oh my goodness. Now I miss your echo. Oh my goodness. I'll be right back.
I mean, there are some people that I have to speak to 3 freaking times for them to understand what I'm saying. But thank God it's Friday. What would a show be if we didn't have 42 minutes of technical difficulties first? No echo. Yeah, that's good. We don't. But can you guys hear me? That's the important part. You lick windows? I know a lot of people that lick windows. It's good now. Good, because he wandered away. So I need a drink. He needs to drink more, and I need to get some booze in me too, but not straight. I thought I mixed this up well with my straw, but I did not. It was very, very too strong. It's supposed to be cold this weekend. I can't. What did you say? Repeat it 2 more times so you can hear me.
Yeah, y'all just.
I mean, I can repeat myself.
Look, I was trying something new, right? I should put this stream is total trash because I was trying to do some different stream software that I thought was going to be really cool and turns out was more of a pain in the ass. Well, actually, like I said, I'm going to test it this weekend. Oh, look, I got the hiccups. Of course I do. And see if I can get it to function properly.
Tiger, you have no idea. I deal with the public all day long, and there's only so many ways you can explain simple shit. I don't know how you ask somebody a yes or no question and they still can't manage to fucking answer you, but hey.
Now, see, this K-Fun was later on because you can actually fill this one from the top where the other ones had the little screw on the bottom. This one doesn't have that. It actually
Get up there and lay down.
It's
Don't look at me.
completely hollow once you take the top off. So, and then the chimney itself is actually, you can take it apart too if you got enough strength because this.
Is that the one I gave you?
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Because I didn't feel like looking for mine. That was the problem.
Well, who knows what bin it's in.
So there we go. So this chimney piece will come off too, just like that. So this thing breaks apart into mini pieces. But we're gonna let me see if I can fire this coil up. I may just keep this coil in here in the interest of time.
Hey, Peach.
Peach. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's see if we can go to the buildy cam without this thing messing
Streamlabs
up.
gonna keep saying that because it needs to, because that's perfect.
Is it gonna? Oh, I have no idea why this won't work. Yes, it will keep saying that as long as I don't fix it. So there's just a standard like 8-wrap coil I think I have in there.
If it ain't broke, fix it till it is. That's YouTube's motto. Bethesda seems to go with that same model. Yeah.
I think I had this don't go with that. Why am I sticking that over there? And y'all can't even see it. There we go. So this one, has really tiny juice reservoirs. If y'all can see, this is where the juice comes in at, these little bitty skinny passageways. So if you overwick these things, it's going to taste like utter crap. And basically on these, you just want to cover up these holes. You don't need to stuff cotton down in there like you do on a lot of the RTAs today, because those those have much bigger juice wells and can handle a lot more juice and lower on builds. This one you don't want to do that with. Scuba's Vector Reba. Yeah, I don't even want to get into Vector because Vector costs money now. They did a nice little update that now you got to go pay if
Which
you
is
want to
bullshit
play.
because he costs money. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to buy them, and then now you got to buy a damn subscription service just to use it. So, yeah, that ticks me off about Vector. If I talk to Vector now, if you want to keep using Vector, you need to log onto this website and pay us high dollar.
Yeah, Vector's a commercial now.
So what I usually did on these old arcade funds is the old bunny ears type method. Now you can do this a bunch of different ways. I like to you don't want to put too much cotton, like I said. So if you do it this way, it's kind of going to be close. I'm just going to try and feed this through here just like so. Not too much cotton in there. I don't need a heck of a lot of cotton, but I leave it long like this for a reason. You do the bunny ears also? Yeah, DeMillan. I mean, the bunny ears works really easy on the K Fund just because of the way of the design of it. And you can't get into here. Once you put this chimney on there, you got literally that much room. So you could go through and mark where this lays down at and cut it respectively right there. But the easiest way is just to take these, even though that one's kind of really thick. I'm going to narrow this down a little bit. So I can get these up through this chimney. And the bad part about this chimney is if I put it on the wrong way, I'm going to have a bad day because that top's not going to fit in there. And then just screw this chimney down on here, if it'll screw, because if I got it backwards, it's not going. And you know what? I think it's backwards. They look exactly the same, but they're not. There we go. Screwed right on there. So then you just take these bunny ears that's sticking up out of the top, and you're going to cut them. Some nail clippers. I do need to cut my nails, Bill. This is my first year growing nails. Cut me some slack. I don't like nails, but you know, there we go. So I just take these and I cut them right off, right at the base on this thing. Remember the old K Fund, Bill? That's what we're messing with now. So then all you're going to do is kind of tuck your cotton down in on the sides. Just barely tucking this down in here. And like I said, you want this to go all the way down to where it's touching where the juice comes in at, but not overstuffed. So that's all you're doing right there. Right down in on the sides, down to where it's actually touching the deck where this juice comes in, which is these holes right here. Now that this is down, you can see this is where your juice flow actually comes in at right here. So that's it. I mean, besides putting some juice on there, we're going to put some juice. Should we use Tam Vape's raspberry stuff? I want to try a fruity. This says Nilla Nuts, but that's not what's in here right now. This is that raspberry from Tam Vape. So we're going to try this. Actually, wait. Isn't this low nicotine? All right, never mind. We're going to go back with 6 milligram.
Now, is the K Fun, I believe those were made for either 50/50 or higher, not max.
They are. Yeah, and all we have right now that I know of is max VG juice. So it's really important that you don't overwick it. But it's still, no matter how you wick it with this juice, it's going to be too thick for it. So it is not going to give you the better flavor, obviously. K-Funs were made for a different mix. But I'm going to try this anyway, just because I can. Just going to drop some on there and let it soak down into that cotton first. Just like so. Then I'm just going to barely fire this. Try and break it in a little bit. Hit it again. Burn it. Hit it. Burn it. I just do this over and over so you don't have that nice wet sock taste. Wet sock is not good. Why is this top leaking on me? Daggone it. Can't get good squirt bottles these days. Now I can smell this. This is that strawberry cookie. Smells absolutely delicious.
We don't have any PG here, do we, babe? I think all we
Yes,
have
we
is
do.
gallon
We
jugs
do
of
have
PG.
PG.
We do?
We do have PG, yes.
Bella, knock it off.
So there that
where
is.
is
I should have put this on there first, but I can put it on there now just to show you.
At least it's a moist, clean sock cereal.
Yeah. So this is me screwing the chimney section back on. I should have did that before I put the tank on, but I got ahead of myself there. There we go. That's the way it should look like, with the chimney screwed back on the top. Now all we got to do is fill this thing up with juice. That is plenty right there. Exactly. And screw the top back on. Now we can see if this is actually going to taste good or not. I already have the airflow open as much as you can on this thing anyway.
Get out. Don't you come back in here 5 minutes later.
No more, no more. Don't you come back in here.
She's crying.
Oh, and the cat attacks again. All right. I don't know if y'all heard that, but yeah, that was the cat. Well, y'all probably can't hear it because of the thing, but.
Oh, no, we heard it.
That is much better. Much better. That actually has good flavor to it. And now I got to get all the juice off from when I was putting it on. All right, hold on. Let's make sure this is all cleaned up. Now, if it leaks out of the airflow or anything like that, that means I didn't get that cotton all the way down, and it'll start coming out of that hole. So we're going to find that out really soon, like. If I can get it all off my hands and stuff. All right. Why is there juice in the crack of this mud? There we go. Mm-hmm. See how much more vapor that is compared to what it was a minute ago?
Yeah.
I don't know why my dog is such a weenie, Stina. I think it's because the dog's been babied her whole life. Gurgle.
She's not afraid of the weasels, but she's scared to death of the cat.
There is no gurgle. This is actually vaping really good. Yeah, top filling usually does leak, Bill. You're right. Because of
how's the flavor?
The flavor's actually really good on this. Usually what you're going to have on these, they're not as well designed as the newer tanks, obviously. When you put that much pressure of liquid down on it, pushing down on those wicks, you might get some juice pop out of the, because it doesn't have anything to release the air as you're closing it or anything. So, yeah, it's like putting a lid on a gallon jug that's already full of water, and you're pushing the air in there, and it's going to bow out the gallon jug or something because of the air you're trapping in there. So the air's got to go somewhere, and what it does is end up pushing it through your wick and letting it take this out. So once you vape this a few times to let the pressure off of it, it should go away. As long as your seals are not busted. If your seals are busted, you're gonna have a bad problem. Hello, Jose. Welcome back. I really missed vaping mouth to lung vapes. I know for a long time when I did mouth to lung back in the day, that was the Orchid, Bill. You're saying what came out right after the K-Fun? I believe you're talking about the Orchid. The Orchid was a really good tank. Really loved the Orchid. I think that's what it was. Okay, see you, Talion. Yeah, I still have orchids, Bill. I still do. They're buried, but I have some orchids, and the darn things stood the test of time. I thought, I was like, oh, the K-Fun, that's the bomb. I just need a K-Fun. And then the orchid came out, and I was like, wow, this thing just has just a much smoother, yeah, it was a fixed K-Fun. It was just a much smoother vape with the same great flavor that you get from K-Funs. But I got to give it a K-Fun. Back in the day, they were like the king mouth to lung tank you could get out there. Besides vaping a dripper, there wasn't anything better. There just wasn't. And I mean, this thing is at 1.13 ohms at 26 watts. That's actually a high wattage for this. Usually you're going to run this a lot lower, especially at 1.1. Most people would run this probably around 15 watts. For me, it's too cool there. I mean, I can try going down with it, but I think it's going to be too cool.
I wouldn't chain vape at that high of a wattage with max VG.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If I chain vape this, if you go too quick with this on high VG, which I think this juice that I'm vaping now is what, 80% VG? That's kind of high. Now 50/50 juice, that's where this is at, because not only is the juice thinner and it's going to wick better for you, it also gives you more throat hit. That was the big thing about the mouth to lungs, the throat hit from the PG that you were getting. Now, if you're allergic to PG, obviously you don't want to do this, but the throat hit you got from those higher PG juices was the thing, man. It was like boom, it's got such a throat hit, and just the PG is the flavor carrier. So it's like the really strong hit to the back of the throat from having that PG in there. That was your first high-end piece. Nice, DeMillan. Your eyes almost popped out. Nice, Bill. Hey, I'm right there with Bill. I completely agree with you. I had this other K-Fun out here. I think we built this a couple weeks ago. I think this is the V4 or yeah, something like that. This is a top fill, but it was actually designed to be a top fill. And it's not bad, but it doesn't, to me, it doesn't vape good as the old ones. It just doesn't. It's okay by all means, but I really like this really small drip tip opening. It's forcing that flavor up through a really small tube, and it just keeps that thing concentrated that way. Instead of opening it up and letting it cool down and possibly losing some of the flavor, it's just boom, compact.
I miss my cardo tanks, Bill. I still have them. I had a bunch of cool ones, the painted ones, and I had one that was etched. So I had a one of a
Oh,
kind Miami Dolphins cardo tank, and going from the little CE4s to a cardo tank, that was like night and fucking day right there. I mean, that was
DeMillan, I know exactly. I remember. Do you remember the group buys? I used to be on a lot of those on the group buys. They had them on various places, including Facebook. They would have
mm-hmm.
a group buy. They'd be like, hey, this new mod's coming out, blah, blah, blah. And you could pre-order it, and it would be something that you had to wait months on. It was like slower than Fast Tech. We're taking orders for it now, and it'd be like August, but it's not coming in till October. But if you don't get it now, it's going to be sold out. So you would buy it
Mm-hmm.
and forget completely about it because it's months down the road. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we just got them in. And then they ship them out, which was great. But yeah, that doesn't. If it still happens, I haven't seen any group buys lately.
Yeah, see, I didn't the K Fun. I didn't know how to build, so I had my cardo tanks on my Pravari and was perfectly happy. And then I got shit. I don't even remember where I got the K Fun. I didn't buy it because I wouldn't have bought it. I think I won it or something. And I had somebody build it for me at one of the vape shows. And I remember it was a lemon pound cake was the juice that I
Hey,
put in there.
Gail.
Flavor was great, but I didn't. It was too restrictive for me because I mean, even the cardo tanks were restrictive. They weren't necessarily lung hit, but they weren't like trying to suck a golf ball through a straw either.
My bot saying I have no idea why this won't work. That
Hi,
is
Gailey.
perfect. Uh, The other good thing about old tanks like this, because of those really narrow juice wells, you don't use much juice. You can vape
Mm-hmm.
on this a long time before you have to fill it. I mean, y'all saw that I filled it up, but this won't be even close to being empty by the end of the show. There's no way. Not going to happen. I'm really going to figure out the other Streamlab software that I just got. He had a Zen and I had a Pravari. We were the kings of the vape shop. And then some dude came in with a vapor chart. He's right. He's right.
Yeah.
I had that Zen ZNA, which I still got up there on the shelf,
Mm-hmm.
and Bill had a Pravari. And it was like,
It's
what? Then
high dollar right there.
somebody came in with that freaking Provario, like, whoa, look at that thing. So yeah, that was forget. Don't forget to bring Scuba in next week when y'all make them all build the rows. Oh, I forgot. Vic is supposed to be doing a build-off show.
Vic has a rose.
Yeah, well, do you really think Vic would even attempt? I would love to see him attempt to build the rose. If it's the same version I got, I that would be a hilarious show because he honestly would set it off to the side and say, "Forget this." It's that
Well, he's
difficult.
got one. He got the same one that I bought for Speed, which is the same one you had. Speed ordered one and sent it to him. So y'all had the same version.
Is this the K Fun Mini? No, this is not the K Fun Mini. The K Fun Mini, are you talking about the I think it was the K Fun Mini V3 or something. That's actually a good tank. Bill has one of those, I do believe. I don't have that newer K Fun. These are way back K Funs. I don't think the new ones have drip tips like this. This is old, and this is hers actually. Mine are more of a brushed stainless steel. They look a lot better than this, but this
I found that
chrome,
one on accident.
yeah, I have
was looking-
some, but
Yeah,
yeah,
he was up here talking about how he didn't know that where they were, and I was looking through a bag looking for
yeah.
looking for a drip tip, I think, and I was like, "Oh, hey, look, here's K-Fun."
There
It's
you
just in
go.
a random bag full of wire and old drip tips and
Hey, it works. These things bring back memories. They were king back in the day, and they're still good to go back on. I really enjoyed
I had a
the
giant K-Fun. I don't
Aqua
remember if I
FX.
still have it.
Ooh, I know that Vic hates the Aqua FX. I do believe he gave that away on purpose. That looks like a Nautilus drip tip. This is definitely a K-Fun drip tip. Definitely. I mean, you can see the way it fits the top. It actually, does this drip tip even come out? Good Lord, if it does, it's stuck in there. He gave it to Castle. Ah, okay. I knew he was trying to give it away because Vic does not want to build that Aqua FX. That was like his nemesis, and that Rose is mine. And If I did Vic's build off, which tank would I build? I would honestly rather have somebody tell me, but besides saying the Rose, because that's not going to happen. Okay. I mean, if you want to see somebody take 2 hours to build something, I could do the Rose, but um, maybe I would probably, honestly, if I built something like that, it would probably be the Fatality just because of that tank I bragged on for so long and the fact that it's so easy to build on and the great flavor I get off of it. I would go that way.
Look, I actually still have some of these.
I have an old Nautilus. An old Nautilus. Oh, no, not the Nautilus.
Y'all
Wait, was it?
recognize this?
Yeah, those are really old
Shit,
and
yeah.
got string crap in there. Ugh.
Some of them still have juice in there.
Yeah, the
That
Nautilus
tastes
with the
good.
glass tank, right? I had one of those. Is it on this? I doubt it, but anything's possible. All right, we're gonna. Nope, it's not up there.
All right, anybody know what the hell that is? Because I don't.
Okay, you know what I think, and I hate to
Do you
say
know what
it.
the hell this is?
Yeah, that looks like an Omega dripper. I found this. This is a black Fatality. You know what one's missing? And I'm kind of worried. Remember the gold one I have with the gold gears and the drip tip?
The drip tip? Yeah.
I believe that's the one that was on top of this.
I don't think you had anything on top of that.
Well, then,
You
okay.
broke the glass on your gold fatality and you used mine. The drip tip with the gears on it, I've seen that since then because you were showing it to somebody.
If you say so. I don't see it, but you know, I got stuff in boxes all over the place. It could be
Well,
anywhere at
there's
this point.
stuff up on that mod thing behind you too.
Yeah, well, that's where I just looked and I found
No, I
the
meant on the mod
M25.
stand, not the
Oh,
spinny.
that? Yeah. Well, I didn't look on the spinny thing. I went up there. I didn't go to the mod stand, but that's got much older stuff on there. There's, wow, look at that. Wow. This is a Nautilus. Who was that? Big Ka saying that? I mean, it looks really dark. Is that juice in there? Holy moly, there's juice in there.
There's another one right there.
Yeah. There is the hourglass drip tip. And see the difference in sizes of the drip tip? Even though this doesn't show up on camera very well. See that little bitty circle and then how much bigger that is?
Does anybody know what this is?
Dare you? This does have battery power, but it says power low. This is an old iStick, I think 20 watt or something. It's very old. Still works though. You got to give them credit. The freaking things look. It's at 11.2 watts. I would not bake this
because
because
all this garbage, Big Ka? No, that's an HH357. There, Bill. Of course, I don't have my glasses on, but it's in the bag with all the little stuff. So yeah.
So Scuba can learn how to build mesh. I've done mesh.
I was actually gonna try to use this garbage as candle wick.
There you go.
Well, I was gonna throw it away and you wouldn't let me because you can use that for something. Holy shit! How many CE4s do I have in here? There's some unopened Cardo.
Think
Here, I got some Cardos still in the package.
26, 650.
Haha. It plays, but it plays through my speakers. I'll figure that out sooner or later. I just think that it's a shame that my bot won't connect until I have the stream running. So it's almost like I have to do like a private stream and then try and figure out why the sound is not working. That's going to take forever.
See, there's a Cardo tank that I got for a specific mod that's green and copper. So that's green glass. And then that's another Cardo tank that I have that's brushed metallic gold.
A Smock Scar 18. Peach, I would be lying if I said I knew what that was. I have no idea. I'll have to look that up. I have no idea what the Scar 18. Oh, it's brand new. Well, that's probably why I don't know what it is. Nice. Oh, it's a knockoff of the Aegis Legend. And I had so many legends. I gave my oldest son a legend. He may still be in chat. I gave my oldest son a legend. I still have another one. That's why I was like, you know what? I can definitely give him one of these because I had an extra one.
Oh, well, here's the box for the K-Fun you've got down there.
Here's an Aegis Legend right here. Here's one of them.
I must not have that big one anymore. I can't find it.
And I see a lot of people still vaping the top side, which I completely understand that. I got a bunch of the Rage mods. I got 3 of them right there on one shelf. Dominican V2s. What else is up there? There's an old. Wow. Not with the turbo RTA on top of it. Goodness gracious. This is just really old stuff. And I know that Aries has the red version of this. This actually was a really good mod too. This is the Sirius. I forget who made this. Is that the dog going nuts again?
Yes.
Sirius. I think it has a Yeehee chip in there though. That's why this thing was so good. Fall cleaning. Yeah, there you go. I do need to do some of that. And the good old jellyfish that I did a video on how to make this thing to fix it when the 510 screwed up on it, I do believe is what it was. The buttons, when you try to take it apart, the buttons would fall out. So I did a little video on that way back. There's the Zen ZNA right there. That's old mech mod, another old mech mod. There's
I have
another Aegis
juice in
Legend
here
right
still.
there. Jeez, I can't even get to it.
All my mods are down there in the cabinets, except for like
I
I got a
like these. I
Z-Max in
mean,
here
if
and
you
shit.
like lights and stuff, this old, what's it, the T-Priv? These things light up all over the place. Down the side, the T-Priv. Good old smock with a big bar fire button, which kind of made things easy. You know, like, oh, I can fire this really easy. You know, you don't have to worry about fingertips. You can just put your whole hand on there. Boom, it fires. I do believe Aiden said he was getting one of these, so he's going to probably be reviewing one of these, the Fush mod. They hit okay, but they're kind of semi-mechanical because of the lights and all that weird stuff, and they got the 5-click on, and they don't hit hard as just a standard mech does. So once this turns on, then I'll have to double fling this thing. Now it's lit up blue, which probably doesn't show up worth a darn, but it's lighting up blue. So when I fire it, I have it set this way. You can set it for multiple things, but when I fire this, it lights up. Yeah, that's the thing, Gail. It was really good for people with arthritic hands, you know, that didn't have good dexterity with their hands, because it's got that big giant fire button. You basically, if you could squeeze your hand at all, it would fire. So I did like that. The only other good, you know, benefit over that is the auto draw stuff, which a lot of that. My glasses broke today, guys. I literally went to put my glasses up on my nose a little bit, and the whole arm on this side broke. That's tape that you see right there. That is actual tape. The other side is not as thick. I don't know if you can tell that, but yeah, there's tape right here holding the arm of my glasses on. So I'm high dollar right now. He fell again. Bill, yeah, I just got the blood cleaned
Unicron.
up. No, I didn't fall again. I do look funny tonight, Big Cod. I look funny all the damn time, though. Don't I? Yeah, I look funny.
No. Still not quite sure what the hell do you manage to do to your glasses, considering they're on your face
So,
90% of the time. But
how do you think that Halloween's going to go down this year with the corona and everything? Do you think people are going to be walking around to houses
who?
now?
Me?
And yeah, well, you're the only one that can talk to me right now besides chat.
Well, consider the fact that we have a church right up the road that does a Halloween event, and the fact that there is a neighborhood that, or a house up there that grills out
That's
hot
good, Bill.
dogs like people buy. The police department put out a notice that they are adding extra public events. So they're having drive-through trunk or treat things. So they've added more of those. But they did say that you could still go out and trick or treat as normal, just to be careful. So we don't get a whole lot of kids here anyway.
So the trunk or treat, correct me if I'm wrong, they'll have, now they may not necessarily do it this way, but they may have a car with the trunk open and it has different bins of candy and you just grab some and put in your own bag. Or do you drive up and go, throw the candy in the trunk and it just keep going?
Okay. Well, traditionally they do a lot of car shows and stuff where they do the trunk or treat, where everyone
Right.
parks and you just wander around and get candy. But
Right.
then the drive-through ones, I think you just drive up and the kids hold their candy buckets out to the window and they just drop the candy in the bucket.
Well, I wonder because you know, people are going to be wearing masks, but Halloween masks don't count as Corona masks. So
well, I mean, you know, I see grown-ups out there because, you know, the whole mask mandate doesn't include children, which I think is ridiculous because they're the ones that are touching everything and putting their hands in their mouths and their faces. And I would hope to see that if we do have trick-or-treaters, that they're going to keep their kids back instead of letting a group of 15 of them come up all at once is for them to stand out at the curb and take turns. But then again, people are
Stop.
stupid, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's just something that concerned me. I mean, where I lived at before, we never had any trick or treaters, so I never had to worry about such things. But since
Yeah.
you're dealing with it this year, I don't have to worry about it. I mean,
You didn't worry about it last year. I made you sit out on the porch with me though, and you're
well,
going to again. We can sit out in the driveway. You can wear the pink bunny suit, and I'll wear the cow costume, and we can pass out candy.
I hope that lady from across the street comes over here.
Trick or trout. Why would she? She doesn't have any kids. I have literally never seen this woman, and I've lived here since 2017. I've
You,
never laid eyeballs on her.
she only comes out during the daylight because she's a vampire. So, no, I mean, she's not a vampire. She comes out during the daylight. At night.
Oh well, I'm
She
buying
does
candy.
some.
I mean, even though we never get that many people, I'm buying candy anyway. But
Well, we got kids here. I mean, if they
Mhm.
don't eat it, we'll finish off the rest, I'm sure. But that lady that lives across the street rarely comes outside, and usually the only
yeah.
time she comes outside is to A, talk to another neighbor that lives down the street,
Mhm.
or B, to wipe her car and
Oh, okay.
clean off the windshields. That's all she does. Goes right back in the house, never to be seen again. So that's why I don't understand why she's like, oh, why they let that dog pee in my yard? That's probably the only time that dog's ever
I don't
peed in
know.
her
You
yard.
know what? She may not. She may have assumed that you're like other asshole neighbors that let their dogs shit wherever they want, not realizing that it was a one-time thing because she is never outside. Just let it go. That will do more damage to her if she really has it out for you and you irritate
Right,
her as
cereal.
you pretend that she doesn't freaking exist. So, or you can go your route and go shit in her yard and see which works out better. I'm just saying.
Hey, if it was Bill and I, we'd both go and shit in her yard. It'd be
Don't go
awesome.
shit in her yard. Bill, don't encourage him.
Why not?
Now, I saw one lady that said she was going to practice trick or yeet. She was going to chuck candy at the children as they walked by her house.
See, I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Trick or yeet. Yeah,
Or
yeet.
a candy cannon, just little bags of candy and shoot candy bags at the kids with a potato gun.
We could get a potato gun and load it with like really hard apples and boom.
Well, that's not I was thinking, but no, I'm gonna get candy and
it would scare all the children away. We wouldn't have to worry about anything for hours.
I the way I see it is I'll sit out there with a bowl of candy and some hand sanitizer and I mean whatever. It just I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Harry, I completely understand. What is up, Dirty? Yeah, old
Cat
school
now
is
thinks
back.
you're a wizard, Ka.
Well, Dirty, it's like that in life, I think. Everything has a circle about it. When you're young, you start off in diapers, and then you
Right,
get older,
Demon?
and then and by the time you're about ready to die, you go right back into diapers. And
bail
I
you
think
out of jail for shitting in the neighbor's yard.
It's the same way with vaping. Vaping started off with this mouth to lung stuff, and then it's going to go real big, and it's going to go back to mouth to lung again. It's just making a big circle.
Well, see, we're in an HOA. We don't have to take care of our grass. They send somebody out once a week on Tuesdays, and they weed eat and cut our grass. And so, I mean,
bail me out of jail. Yeah, I don't want to go to jail, especially up here in Virginia, because I have no idea where their jail is. If I ever wanted to escape, I'd be in big trouble. They
would send you to the local thing.
The local thing, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they closed the city farm, but yeah, you definitely be on the news.
City farm?
Yeah, you definitely be on the news for shitting in someone's yard. Yeah.
That would be awesome. The video would go viral, like in multiple ways.
Yeah, that would definitely end up on the news. Local man arrested for shitting in neighbor's yard after a dispute over a chihuahua. Yeah.
That would be some awesome news. I would watch that from my jail cell.
People would be on your side, though. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
That's yeah. I'd have a lot of friends. Hell yeah, shit in her yard. Hell yeah.
I want to shit in her yard too. Good for you. Yeah. Yeah.
And
He
they
doesn't
suck.
qualify as a crazy local old man though, but yeah, it would be a disgruntled neighbor.
Oh my goodness, 30-day jail time is like 9 months in Virginia. I'm going back to Georgia.
They do not.
Hey,
They no.
Jose says that 30-day jail time is more like 9 months in Virginia.
No, it's not.
No, it would say local vapor caught shit. Yeah, it probably would,
Yeah, right,
Bill. I
yeah.
think he's right. Because
Yeah.
you know they're going to bring up vapor if possible. See, this is the kind of people vapors are. They shit in people's yards. I can see it now. It's like fucking Scuba went and shit in somebody's yard and ruined the vaping community.
We're not in that part of Virginia, dirty waters. There are no banjos here. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's people that play the banjo, but yeah. Now
I'm
you
vaping
go
the bejesus out of this, and I haven't even
a couple
seen the
different directions you could be there.
first hint of a air bubble in the thing yet. I was like, it's really slow on juice. I would have loved to put some 50-50 in here though.
He pooped in my yard, but all I smell is Cinnabons, right? Yeah.
Jay Hayes will do a full expose on Scuba. Yeah, there you go. If that didn't bring the drama around, I don't know what would. I hear the banjos. Oh boy, they got caught with a gun. He got 3 years. Well, okay, Jose, that right there is a total different bracket. So if you get
Then
caught
shitting in
something,
somebody's yard, yeah.
yeah, if you get caught with something like that that can be used for a violent crime, yeah, they're gonna stick it to you. I do have a limo, Big Ka. I do remember that being a great tank. I do know for a fact the glass is busted on my limo. It kind of hurt my feelings.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, it did. The limo got the glass busted. Damn it. It's out in the garage, actually. I saw it the other day and I was like, remembered that the glass was broken. Broke my heart. I was like, damn, it's broken. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Why didn't you get new?
you just wake the fat pig or buck pig or whatever it's called from TVP himself. Yeah, you remember the limo? Yeah, see, Bill, it is memory lane, man. The K-Funds, the limo, the orchids, all those good. And what was that other one? The Typhon GT. Oh my goodness, I still have that too. Typhon GT. That was weird because I know when I first tried Nilla Nuts was off of that particular tank, and I was like, oh wow, I wasn't sure about it at first, and then it quickly became my all-day vape. Um, the only thing that ever got tweaked on it, really, I mean, Bill actually added in some different flavors. That actually was really good. That made it better. But bringing up the hazelnut was the only thing. The hazelnut, after a while, it's like you get used to it and you need just that little bit bump more. And I only brought it up like 0.5%, and that was plenty. I'm imagining.
I added graham cracker to it, and it was really good.
Yes, I still have that thing, Bill. I do still have that Typhon GT. Colon cancer and regret. Nice, John Q. I am really disappointed that new streaming software was so hard to figure out. You need it back? Well, Bill, I need to find it. I'll have to find it if you want it.
Good luck with that.
You're so full. Well, Dave, you're not supposed to eat until you're engorged. And you're so fat. I mean, I'm not. No, wait. Did I say
bought
that?
us candy. You
know, you're not supposed to get. Well, I know, but I just said you're so fat. I don't mean, you're fat.
What the
Dave.
hell are you eating where it's causing that? I mean, damn.
I'm saying don't eat until you just feel like you're just. Oh my God, I ate way too much. That's too much when you eat that much.
Mm-hmm.
Chunk, I will agree to disagree with that right there. I really doubt your poop smells like sugar sparkles.
I'm gonna have to take his word for it. Look.
Yeah.
Oh shit, these are not fruit filled. Okay. Well, I bought these thinking that they were fruit filled, like the orange cream ones. and they are not. So that's
Twizzler
bullshit.
straws. Are you actually supposed to drink through those things?
You can't. Well, you can technically drink through any Twizzler if you just bite the ends off, but
Well, yeah, but they're not
yeah.
as hollow
But
in the
there's
center, I don't think.
strawberry, orange, lemonade, watermelon. Ugh, you can have all those. Blue raspberry and grape.
There's
I
nothing
thought they were
wrong.
fruit filled. Now I feel ripped off. I'm very
I don't know
disappointed.
why she's got such a bad habit of not liking watermelon.
Because watermelon flavored stuff is gross. Now I will eat the hell out of some actual watermelon, but artificial watermelon flavor is nasty. It's too. Ugh, I don't like it.
Wow.
Oh, Scuba's tarantula roommate found you all those coins. Go ahead.
Dar thing, no, I can't believe how much knowledge he remembers that I even forgot that I've mentioned. He
Right?
just wrote it down in the bot, which is freaking amazing.
The stuffing always gets everybody in the heist, though. I don't like watermelon. Well, it never fails. Like when I went to the convention with my sister, or even
Yeah.
walking around with him, just here, try this one. Ooh, try this juice. It was always some type of melon, either watermelon or cantaloupe, and I'm just like, blech, trying to wipe my tongue off on my shirt. It's nasty. It's gross.
I've never really liked watermelon vapes though. I mean they're okay, but I mean I'd rather have a real watermelon as far as that goes. Banana vapes I actually like because I really like the banana Laffy Taffy. So I
Mm-hmm.
really like that flavor. So when it's a candy-ish type banana, I like that.
What was
And
that
sour
one?
apple.
Was it Perfection Vapes that had the Kringle? Didn't they have a banana Kringle?
I don't remember that one.
Um, I can't. I think it was them. That was pretty good. Banana, I can't vape too much banana though, because it starts to be cloying after a while. Like I can't vape any fruity juice all day long.
Any fruity juice.
Yeah. Night, Bill.
See you,
Yeah,
Bill.
it just be I can't do it all day. I don't like it.
Hmm.
Yeah, they were. But did they have a banana one to melon, or am I remembering it incorrectly?
That's nasty. I need to fix all this stuff to where it plays stuff correctly. And the only
Mm-hmm.
way to really do that is to do a private stream and sit there and play with it and play with it. Because it took too long. Beginning of this cast, I was
You
messing
can
with the
always
freaking
do a
sound.
technical difficulty show tomorrow afternoon. Help Scuba fix his shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I did that and they knew coming in that that's what it was going to be,
Well,
then
you could
fine.
attempt to name the show "Help Scuba Fix His Shit," and if you can't, well, then see, that's a perfect opportunity for them to help
Help,
Scuba fix his
help
shit.
Scuba.
Yeah.
A marathon. Yeah, Dave, I think it would be a marathon because it'd take me that damn long to fix it. Here we are in hour 4 of Scuba trying to fix the damn
Yeah. See,
sound on
Big
this
Casa.
thing.
Well, come on, we have before. That's the only way to get it fixed is you need feedback from the audience.
Yeah.
And it's double XP weekend. I got 2 days to play, and I'm going to be using it.
Yeah, it is. It is
Speaking of, I
double
brought home
XP,
the
double score.
application for the registration because we have to make an appointment with the DMV.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we need to gather all your paperwork, and I have to add you to a bill. Your cell phone bill will work, but you need 2 of them. So I'm gonna have to pick a bill you want to be added to.
I have 2 cell phone bills. Well,
It's got to be.
actually, never mind. That's not even in my name. Never
It's
mind.
got to be current. So
Oh.
yeah. So the AT&T one, and then I'm gonna have to add you to something. So yeah.
You saw me with my hair not did during testing. Yeah,
I like it when his hair's not did.
yeah, she likes that. That's why I mean, normally I just do my hair anyway, but when I'm just screwing around, I may not do anything with my hair. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I got 2
He's got
phones.
more than 2 phones. There's phones all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit's dinging and binging and bonging and yeah. Good night,
That's what happens.
Chunk.
Please
Doesn't
rock
he have
that
an
style for
Xbox
a
bill?
show.
An Xbox bill? They don't have an Xbox bill. I mean, that there. I mean, he pays for the Xbox Live, but they don't really send you a bill. They just charge
Yeah,
you.
they don't. I mean, I got other stuff that that was sent here that's legal, that's in my name. I got a whole nother stack of mail that you didn't even see.
Well, it said car insurance. Well, here, I got it right here.
I got a stack of mail. I mean, I'm serious. Hold on, let me see if I can grab all this. You didn't even look through this mail. This was only part of it. There's some mail right there.
Good heavens, that's probably all garbage.
It probably is. Here's an AT&T one. There's another AT&T one.
So it says a bank statement, but it can't be more than 2 months old. Your social
Damn.
security statement, but that's not going to have the right address.
Statement.
It says a utility bill, which can be your cell phone bill. Personal property taxes, you don't pay personal property taxes here. Life insurance or car insurance, which you're on my car insurance, but you're not on the bill. So that doesn't really do any good. You're not in school, so there's no transcripts. Your voter registration, you're not a registered voter here. Your driver's license hasn't been switched over here. So
But it's a valid driver's license. Well, I mean, shouldn't
yeah,
it
but
count?
they want the license with your address on it to be here.
Bah humbug. That's what I'm
It
trying
says-
to do.
It says, or a U.S. Postal Service change of address confirmation form, which I don't know if you can go back and reprint those or if you still have one in your email.
I do
But-
have the confirmation of change of address.
The easiest thing to do is for me to add you to one of the utility bills and then go online and print that shit out. And boom, it's done. So, but yeah, we got to make an appointment. So you got to get all your paperwork ready with your birth certificate and your
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the birth certificate. The rest
Yeah.
of the stuff is easily done. If we only need 2 pieces, then yeah, that shouldn't be a
well,
big
that's
deal.
just the list for the registration. To get your license here, I got sidetracked with something else, so I have to go and print that list of shit too. It's probably out.
Well, I gotta get the license before I go get the registration any damn way.
Well,
So-
we're gonna do it all at one time because it's all done at one place. It's all done at the DMV. So we're gonna make an appointment and do.
Oh, y'all's is all one spot?
Yeah. Yeah, the Department of Motor Vehicles. They do all that shit there.
Yeah, but we got one place you go to for your license, and then we got another place we go to for tags because they're
No.
separate.
Yeah, no, they're all done at the DMV. Yeah.
George, I think I did, but
That was like a year and a
that's
half
been
ago.
a while. That's been a while. I think
Yeah.
I got the email from it though. So I'll have to find it. Oh, DeMillan voted today. Good for you.
I am going to be voting on Tuesday. I gotta find my precinct though, because I remember they moved it last year, and I can't, or not last year, but last time, and I can't remember if that was just a temporary move or what. I usually go after work, but I've been working so late lately that there's no way. If they close the polls, I think at 7, then I'm gonna have to go before work.
This bot is going to confuse people. Yeah, there's 2 bots running, actually 3. So I could see where this is going to be confusing to people. I'm not trying to make it confusing for you guys, but Streamlabs will be a cloud bot. There it is. Let me try and get.
He's
back
not on
to
the ballot. They removed him from the ballot in Virginia, and he tried to sue, and the judge laughed at him and said, "Yeah, no, you're not going on the ballot. We're not wasting the ink to print your name."
Let me see if I can add points to viewers again. If you haven't typed in chat, you might want to type in chat because it's only going to it's only going to give it to people that's been talking in chat. So I'm waiting a few seconds. And then I will give y'all some points because
We are not going to talk politics. No. Type.
Because a lot of people came in later, and here,
Mhm.
I'm going to hit OK. and it's going to start adding points to people.
Oh shit! And Bella was awake. There's the mod heist, Peach.
Well, Bella probably needs
I
to
agreed,
go
Jamilin, but we're
out,
not going to
I'm
talk.
sure. Yeah.
No, Bella ruined the mod heist. She busted us.
Oh, Bella was awake and Bella
Yeah,
woke
well,
Munchkin. There were
in
no
the last
survivors.
one, we didn't get because I sampled the stuffing on the stove in the kitchen, and they caught us on the way to the car. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's funny.
hmm
4 tacos and a Nacho Bel Grande? Damn dirty. Get your eat on then.
Good night, Gailey.
Good night, Gail. Yeah, we'll see
We
you
haven't
next
gone
week.
to Taco Bell since they discontinued the Mexican pizza. So that $6 Taco Bell order cost you like what, $20? You know, sampling the stuffing in this house is kind of risky there, Cyril. Sampling the stuffing around here can put you out for a good 14, 15 hours.
Dirty is putting back some food, I tell you.
$12 plus tip for 4 tacos and a nachos Bel Grande. Oh yeah, see, that's. I mean,
The
I get
old
it
Taco Bell Grande. Yeah, I remember
because
that.
who wants to drive to Taco Bell when you can have people deliver your food? But
Or Nacho
it's
Bel
kind of like
Grande.
a I'll buy you fly, and you're just buying food for somebody, and you don't get to see them eat it.
Yeah. It has an importer. I could import the. I could import.
You can import it.
Port the stuff from Nightbot. Let me see what'll happen if I import Nightbot.
What was that thing that had a chalupa wrapped around a taco shell? And they were glued together with cheese. That was pretty good.
Okay, it's importing Nightbot settings apparently over to the new bot. We'll see how that happens.
So you're gonna kill off Nightbot?
I'm trying to kill Nightbot because Nightbot sometimes don't work. Nightbot works when he wants to. The Streamlab one is a little bit more reliable, so I'm going that route.
I'm a 5-layer burrito person, or I like the chicken soft tacos. Those are pretty good too.
I really don't want to do Vic's build off because I don't think it's fair. Honestly, even if I would make sure.
But who's he going against? Is it just random people from
chat? So why would it be fair for me to go on there and build against random people from chat? I'd much rather see them build. That would be awesome to watch. I'd rather watch it than do it, is what I'm saying.
Well, then just watch it and heckle from the audience.
I'm not heckling anybody. Everybody's, even the people that build really slow, it'll be interesting to watch and go, whoa, dude, you need to not do that or you're going to scuba wear disguise. That would be hilarious. And just, I would have like a disguise on. I don't know. Well, yeah, I could come in there as Cleveland Brown. And
yeah, I don't think that would work.
Well, okay.
You'd have to get one of those programs that could disguise your voice. And we'd have to get
Aries is going to do your build off. Oh, if Aries is going in there, that would make it much more of a competition. Because Aries, I'm pretty sure can kick my ass. I don't know. His hands are giving up on him. And maybe I can, but I can't see shit. So he's have a hand problem and I have a vision problem. So that would make it interesting.
Of you together, you make a full builder.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you vision problem. Vic practically has to rest shit on his eyeballs to see it. So
yeah, Vic looks at stuff like, what is yeah, he really has to get up close on stuff. So I don't
see.
know.
I can't even see stuff that close. It's got to be the perfect distance away because close, that's too far.
Yeah. Half the time when Munchkin tries to show me stuff on her phone, I'm like, whoa, because if she gets it too close, I can't see it. I'm like, back that up, and then I can see it. So the only problem I have with it stuff mainly is reading, like chat and stuff. If I take my glasses off, it's very blurry. Did Vic say he has a lot of people wanting to be in the build off? Now, I can read it, but it's very blurry and it takes me a lot more time to read it.
Dire thing says just have Katie on the camera and then cut to Scuba's hands on the building cam.
That would be hilarious.
Like, damn, you've
Those
got some
hands,
manly hands.
right? Those hands don't match the body. I don't get that.
Yeah, sorry, pregnancy hormones. They've
I'll
done
just be
weird
under the
shit to me.
table and reach my hands up there. Big Cod, that's exactly when my vision started messing up, is age 40. Exactly when it hit me. I was 40. One morning I woke up and I was like, my eyes aren't focusing. So I kept rubbing my eyes thinking, oh, I'm just not awake yet. So I'd rub them some more and rub them some, never would go away. So I was like, what the hell? And then I just tried some random pair of glasses and then I could see it. And I was like, oh my God, I need glasses. That's a terrible feeling to go,
Hey, Black Country.
damn, I need, hey, Black Country. That was a terrible feeling to going from having really good vision to vision I needed glasses for. Because I always had.
Yours
really
went
good
so
vision.
fast. Mine was so gradual. I didn't even notice that. I mean, like the X, I paid
Well,
money for HD TV, right?
yeah.
And was pissed because I was convinced he had it hooked up wrong. Because it doesn't look any clearer to me. I still can't read the frickin' menu from the other side of the room. I gotta walk up to the TV. I was convinced he had it hooked up wrong and we were wasting money until I went to the eye
Well,
doctor. And they said, have you ever thought of bifocals? And I'm like, no, why? So the first day I came home with my new glasses, I was like, holy shit, I can read the menu. All right. Sorry.
well, I
I'm
think
blind.
I think my vision loss is my own fault from, believe it or not,
Staring at lasers. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
I think
had
everybody would
a,
believe that, dear.
well, this is the thing, right? Our downstairs or our mid-stairs bathroom, not the lower, in the middle bathroom, I had a green laser that was really, it was a 55 watt, not
Mhm.
55 watt, 55 milliwatt, which is 5 point something watts, but laser, and it's really strong for a green laser, right? So I took that laser into that very small bathroom, which is basically like this, a
Good
little
night,
bit
cloud
bigger,
checker.
than a closet, and
Mhm.
night cloud checker, and I turned it on, and the reason it was so cool was because I shined it over at the corner, but the entire wall, all four walls, had this green dot pattern on it, which was really cool to look at. So
Mhm.
I looked at it for a little while, and I was like, wow, this looks cool. So I'll move the light around to make the little dots move around. So I let the laser go, and I went out, and when I was staring out, Addie Tooney, how's it going? When I looked out,
Eddie.
everything turned red. And I mean everything. It was like a flash from an explosion or something. So everything that's supposed to be white looking looked red. And I was like, oh man, I think I did something to my eyes. About 3 days after that is when my vision messed up. So I think that I did something to mess up my
One's in the
vision.
chat if you're surprised.
There's no surprise there. Addie Tooney, we're vaping on a really old K-Fun light clone type thingamajigger. That's what we're
Don't
vaping
lie,
on tonight.
dirty.
Well, I have a really.
Probably fucked up the rods and cones in your eyes, and yeah.
I got
jacked
this
your
really
up.
strong laser, but I was smart enough not to. Stare in this thing because this.
Mhm.
Oh, there's the batteries. Yeah, this laser right here can actually burn stuff, and
Yes, I remember you were lighting flies on fire with your laser.
yeah, that was fun. Always shoot.
Sadist.
Always burn flies with the laser. Let's see if it. Oh, there we go. So I don't know if this will show up on camera. You can.
Yeah, he only burned his hand, not his retinas with those. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to point this at my hand right now. Let me turn this light off. I don't. It's not. Whoa! If I point that at that
Don't
curtain,
you light my curtains on fire.
Your curtains are black. They will burn the crap out of them curtains.
Well,
I wish. Let me see if I can show it behind me without hitting the.
mirror.
Yeah, without hitting the mirror. It's not gonna show up on camera worth a damn.
We could see it the way you were
Very.
holding it before.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
show it at my hand for a brief second
And the
because
mirror.
it's
Ow, damn, that's hot. Yeah, don't do
that's
that.
that's how bright that is. This will mess up your vision, and I ain't lying. This will mess your vision up, which is why I keep this without any batteries, and it does have a lock on it also on the
Yeah,
bottom.
well, lock it and put the
Um,
key away and put it down. Yeah.
yeah, let me take the
Crazy
batteries.
neighbor shits on his neighbor's lawn and burns his house down. Yeah, stop that.
If lasers didn't give away your position, I would shine the laser in her window. But it literally all you gotta do is follow the line to know where it's coming from. That would be cool if it didn't. You couldn't
Could
see the
use your drone
beam.
and drop dog turds in her backyard.
Jamilin says, "Now I'm blind." See, yeah. This actually it did come with some goggles because it can. Yeah, I got the batteries in my hand. These are. Check this out. If you ever get batteries for your mods, never use anything that has the word fire in it. They're fine for lasers. This is actually a button top 18650. But ultra fire, trust fire, catch on fire, any of those batteries, yeah, are bad for mod. Yeah, I never use these in a mod ever. They don't have the amp rating for it, so that's all I use that for is a laser. Quick fire, yeah. Catch on fire, yeah. That's it, dirty. Don't use those type batteries at all, ever, ever, ever.
He was out there. It was on Halloween last year. He was out there shining lasers at the vultures. They don't like that either.
That's fun. Yeah,
So
exactly.
so
See,
you
yeah,
get attacked by a vulture. That'll make the news too.
yeah. Even
I
Addie's
would
like,
laugh
yeah,
at
those
that.
batteries are like maybe 3 amps. I don't even know it. You know what? Even if this battery says it's more amps than that, I wouldn't trust it. 4200 mAh, 3.7 volts. It doesn't show the amp rating on these batteries because they're crap batteries. Do not dispose in fire, even though it's called ultra fire. But whatever.
Well, who is that warning for? Who just says, "Oh, these batteries are done," and chucks them in the fireplace? Who does that?
Well, I mean, and honestly, what mods use button top batteries anymore? I know back in the day when we were vaping all the older
The
stuff.
Pravari used button
Yeah.
tops. Those are the only ones that I can think of.
I could blind the poor vultures. I wasn't shining the vulture. I was really good. All right, see you, Serial.
Good night, Serial.
I was not shining the light on the vulture's eyes or anything.
How would you know? They were up in the
Because
sky.
yeah, because I could shoot their wings.
The vultures came to visit me at work. I've never seen vultures at my office, but they were all in the trees out in front of my window hanging out. They saw my
Yeah.
screen name from last week. Number
Well,
one vulture fan.
lasers are kind of weird because if you shine it at something that's clear or
Right,
white,
George?
doesn't really affect it. If it's dark colored or black, it will burn the bejesus out of it.
Well, white would reflect it, whereas
Right.
black would absorb it.
Absorb it. Yep.
Mhm.
And that's what it does. So if I had black balloons here or any kind of dark color balloon, you shine that laser and it pops. I don't care if it's across the room, it'll pop it.
Yes.
And you can
they're
focus the
turkey
beam
vultures.
too. So racist. Yeah, my laser is racist, Beach. That's what it is.
Well, my curtains are navy blue, so I'm quite sure it would catch those on fire as well.
Yeah, these curtains over here are very dark. I kind of got scared when I pointed it that way because I didn't realize they're that
Oh,
dark.
so people were throwing them in there so they'd explode on purpose. Okay. Well, that makes more sense.
I've only had like 2 batteries ever vent, and they were both slow venting. So when the battery started to vent, it started getting warm. So I immediately took it out of whatever mod it was in and took it outside, safe. And then the battery slowly started smoking, and then it stopped. And then you dispose of it. They got recycle bins that you can put them in, but I never had a battery explode on me or anything like that. So
Never
that's
had
good.
one explode. The only one that I've seen is I was at a hen party, and one of the girls had brought just a regular old Ego,
Good to
not
know.
even Not even the kind that you could adjust the wattage on. You know, it was just your regular standard ego pen with some waxy substance and a CE4, or oily, I guess you could say. And I told them that's not a good idea because that stuff is too thick. It's going to gunk up that coil and it's going to overheat. And they just kept sucking on it and holding the button down. And I could hear it hissing. And then I noticed that the actual ego mod itself was starting to lose its shape. So I plucked it out of their hand and tossed it in the sink right as the whole body of the ego split and it started spewing out. Like I told you, party's
Damn.
over. You know, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I told them that's not good, and they're trying to break open the CE4, and I'm like, that's the wrong way to do that. It's not made for that. It's too freaking thick. It's not gonna work, and they didn't want to hear me. So they probably wasted about, I don't know, $60 into the sink and then into the garbage.
What I liked about these older, and I remember a lot of times when I was vaping these older mouth to lung tanks, I would always vape cinnamon red hot, and I've said this on other shows. The cinnamon red hot juice is just such a strong, powerful flavor. Even at low percentages, you get the flavor regardless of if you have a bad tank or not. You're probably still going to get really good cinnamon flavor from it. That's why I enjoyed vaping that. But you can get burned out on the cinnamon. I mean, you vape it for a couple months, maybe not even that long, and you'll burn out on it. You'll be like, man, I can't vape anything. And then you may not ever want to use it again. I stopped right before I got to that point. What's up, Lethal? Not much, bud. I stopped right before I got to the point of being sick of cinnamon. I can actually pick up cinnamon red hot vape, which I got a recipe I made way back, and do it again. But the cinnamon red hot I made, I actually called it Inferno because it's a very strong cinnamon. I think it would be better actually toning that down a lot.
So was banana.
Yeah, well, and then again, that's not a juice like if you put that juice in a bottle and you put that bottle in your pocket and that bottle decides to leak, that is not a juice you want to leak anywhere near your groin area. It's pretty much the same thing as pouring gasoline on your crotch, which has happened to me before. You don't want to live. You don't want to live through it. What?
You've also eaten some ghost pepper stuff and damaged yourself. What do you have against your own groin? Why are you trying to destroy yourself?
Oh, ghost pepper, and then touched my
Yeah.
that was my mistake
He
right
came
there.
hobbling out of the bathroom, walking all uncomfortable. I should have washed my hands.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, don't handle the ghost peppers, then handle yourself. I forgot that I was eating ghost pepper check mix, and then I went to use the bathroom. Wash your hands first. Ghost penis.
Yeah.
There you go, Tetley. That's it. I was like, whoa, man. That'll
Was
wake
it
you up
bad that I
real
laughed?
quick.
'Cause I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. I mean, what haven't I done that was foolish, George? I don't know. I do a lot of that crazy stuff, so it could be anything.
He hasn't shit in the neighbor's yard yet.
I'm
So
pretty
that's good.
sure I have the flavoring to be able to make that cinnamon red hot. I would love to make some of that 50-50 so that it actually works really good in this and lets you
Who's
vape
this
that.
Tubin person I've heard about? I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Tubin.
No, my sister was talking about it the other day. Something about, and I'm like, I don't even know who the hell that is. But well, I wasn't on the floor. I was on the bed, chuckling at him as he came hobbling out of the bathroom. It was pretty funny. He was whimpering and whining.
I didn't whine that much. Come on.
You did a little bit. You're like, it burns.
Well, it did burn, but yeah, it burned a little bit, But it's cool. Yeah, the gasoline, that's the worst ever.
I've never dumped gasoline on my crotch, so I'm gonna have to take your word
Well,
for it.
that was a motorcycle wreck, and I didn't have any control over that. Unfortunately, the lid on my gas tank. Now this is way back, guys. That was like a 1976 Honda 350 motorcycle. So it had the old click gas cap. You push it down and it clicks, but the clicker was broken. So the gas cap just closed, but it wasn't sealed. So this car
Oh,
decided it was going to take off at a green light, right? It took off, so I'm following behind it. And you know, when you're on a motorbike, you like to look around. I looked off for just a half a second. That car had slammed on the brakes. Nothing in front of the car. Car slammed on the brakes. So I hit the back of the car, and the motorbike went up in the air. And when it did, the gas tank opened and sprayed my entire crotch area with gasoline. It bent the forks on the bike, but I was okay. Everything was fine. Uh,
except for your crotch.
except for it's kind of weird because the gasoline doesn't burn instantly. It takes about 10-15 seconds, and when it does, you will be wanting to find a bathroom really fast because you got to get that gasoline off of you.
Peach says it sounds like a typical Saturday night to her.
Sounds like a Saturday night. It was rough. I ain't gonna lie, that was rough. That was the hottest burn. It literally feels like somebody has a torch on your entire crotch
Well, it's a
area.
chemical burn.
Yeah, man, I don't know where Speed is, John Q. Speed usually messages me and says, "Hey, I'm gonna be working late," or I didn't get a message this time, so hopefully everything's okay with Speed. I'm pretty sure he's
Well,
okay.
I think he knows now that you've got me to fill in for him that he's okay and doesn't feel as bad missing.
Well, hey, I got to keep you warmed up. I'm definitely gonna play with the streaming software sometime this weekend, guys. I may even go live to test it further because I want the bot to work back on the other software that I just got because the chat's built into the software and the bot commands, so I can do everything from one thing instead of looking at three different damn screens and uh and get all the points and stuff added and then figure out stuff that people can work towards that are loyalty, as far as me giving points out and stuff. And then when you get enough points, you get something.
Mhm.
Got to figure out what that is. I thought there was a way to make the bot like once you get enough points, it automatically mods you. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there's a way to do that. That would
See,
be
we'd
cool.
have to figure out how to do that, Tetley, because both Xboxes are up here now. So if he was going to stream Fallout, it'd have to be from
Down
up
here, yeah.
here.
Well, I would have to move an Xbox down here. That may happen in the future, because I can move Xboxes around. But right now, yeah, I'm kind of stuck because the streaming card can only hook to the PC, and the PC up there can't handle it. There's no way. So I'd have to hook it up down here to be able to stream
What do
Fallout.
you
But
mean
yeah,
there's no way?
it won't work. Trust me. There's no way.
It
Um,
streams just fine for me. Well,
ah,
I can't run the
voice
fucking
meter.
AC thingy, but yeah.
Voice meter. I will try that, Demon Hunter. I'll look it up. Yeah, I don't know how I can get that audio split where I need it to go because there's so many damn inputs and outputs, and I've got my headset set to where it blocks out all the outside noise, so it has to filter through that before it ever even comes to the stream. So that may have some reason why it's not playing, but I'll figure it out eventually. Right, right.
You just like making sure people know that my computer's a piece of shit. Yours is better. I think
And
you
I
should
forgot
check.
I was supposed to check Facebook. I remember that Timekeeper told me to check Facebook, and I did not. Let me do that right before we get off here. Oh, I check Facebook so non-frequently now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. There's Timekeeper.
Oh, damn.
Uh,
Why does
well,
what keep saying that?
okay.
Streamlabs?
Timekeeper's
Because
just
that's his
asking
motto.
me. Timekeeper just wants to know something. And yes, Timekeeper, I will send that over to you. No problem. Voice meter. Oh, look, Demilin, you're on it, aren't you? Oh my God, look at the freaking controls on that. Are you kidding me right now? Do they have voice meter for beginners? That's freaking nuts. Do you see all the controls on that? Holy moly.
Oh, because I didn't click on it, but I can.
Yeah, click on that link
Holy
and look at
shit.
that. That's a lot of buttons and knobs and levers. That's a lot. But maybe I'll figure it out. I don't know.
They got potato and banana. Banana looks like that might be easier than potato.
Banana?
Potato looks. Yeah.
Let's see what banana
Well,
looks
it's a
like.
mixer program. Yeah, you should be able to do that.
See, I used another one that was similar to this. Was it voice meter? It may have been voice meter. I've used this before, so I know how to use this. The channels are on the right next to it. The A1, A2, A3, all that, B1. Those are different channels, and you can adjust each one. It's a lot of adjusting, but you could do it. Well, thanks, Demon Hunter. All right, guys, we're going to bump off here. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Really digging the cave fun. Maybe I'll try to find the other old. Look, I told you the juice level has not even moved. And if it was 50-50, it would come down a little faster.
I've already refilled my tank during the show, so yeah.
I'll let you try this, and you tell me if it's got really good flavor or not, because it's in the eye of the beholder or the vapor. So I really think this would be better though with a 50-50 mix, because then you get that kick from it.
Excuse me.
But as far as it flooding or gurgling or anything, none of that. It actually vapes really good. And, it just brings me back to the old days, man. Building this way back on Vapors TV, this was the way to go back then. And a lot of people were having trouble building it, and I enjoyed doing it back then. And I didn't even do the coil tonight because it was already in there. I would have done it again. I'd much rather do it with 28 gauge, because 26 gauge is a lot thicker, and you got to put more wraps to get to the ohm value you're trying to get. But I need to order some wire anyway, so we'll do that. But
good night, Demilin.
Y'all have a great weekend out
See
there.
you on the debugging show tomorrow.
Yeah, we may be doing a debugging show. So
Come
y'all watch
for
the
shit.
debugging show in a community near you. But y'all stay safe
I'll
out
post
there.
it in the group.
Keep your social distancing and all that good stuff. Nobody else needs to either become sick or die from this virus.
Or just stay away from people, because people are shitty and they suck.
There you go. Keep to yourself. Y'all have a great weekend. Good night to everyone. We will see y'all next week. Bye, everybody.